Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about Top Gun, and we have some really good news because Top Gun Maverick is going to be getting a sequel. It is currently in development. So, as we all know, Top Gun Maverick was a 2022 film following, well, Top Gun from like 1986, 1987. Um, so obviously it was a huge success. It had about $1.5 billion at the box office, which was pretty unexpected. Seeing that movie in the theater was quite an experience. It was really thrilling. It was very exhilarating. It was a great film. I think a lot of people didn't really expect Maverick to be such a huge hit. You know how these sequels come out after like 30 years, and maybe the interest or the audience isn't there. But I feel like they did it well. They were able to bring back the nostalgia factor for the people that grew up with the original Top Gun, while also bringing in new viewers, because I was one of the newer audience members, because obviously, like, I wasn't around back when the first one came out, and I didn't really know anything about the first Top Gun, so I checked this one out, and it was very enjoyable. You can find a review for that down in my action movies tab. So I think it was a big success, mostly because it was it was kind of just like a throwback to, I guess, the time when movies in America were just more, they focus more just on like the entertainment aspect and like good action, just a good character and story. So they didn't really push the political, social message as much back then. So I think that's why Top Gun Maverick did really well. There wasn't really like an agenda to push. They weren't going out with interviews, saying certain things to kind of alienate certain, members of the population, because, you want everyone to see your movie. You want to get the most money possible, right? So, I mean, ideally, you don't want to go do these interviews that are going to alienate, like a quarter of the market or half the market, so Top Gun was just a movie that set out to entertain people, and it did just that. Ended up doing 1.5 billion at the box office, which is very impressive. It is the highest grossing movie of Tom Cruise's career. So I think that's why it did really well. It just, kind of just stuck to, it kind of continued the story with Maverick from, the first film. It brought in the new characters, and he's got to, train these new pilots. It was just a good movie. The soundtrack was absolutely incredible, by the way. There's a Lady Gaga song in there, Hold My Hand. I really like that song. And then it had Highway to the Danger Zone, which was in the first film, was from what I hear. And, overall the film was just, it's really solid. It was kind of simple as far as the plot. You know, he's training these pilots. They have a mission. They've got like a limited amount of time to complete their training, so they can complete this mission. And it's kind of like a race against time. Overall, it was a really good film. So I'm definitely excited for the third movie that is currently in development, and I cannot wait to see what they do. It's gonna be tough to top the second film, just because it's so amazing. I feel like Maverick is like a perfect film, so I do believe it's gonna be hard for them to top it. But we'll see what they do. Sometimes the third film can be the best, but it's very rarely the best. When trilogies are concerned, the um, third film is usually the worst. So we'll have to see. So comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about the news about Top Gun Maverick 3.